With all that we have going on at work and in our personal lives, it seems as though the months fly by, leaving us wondering where the time has gone. It's hard to believe that we're already 6 months into 2012. So as we enter this halfway point of the year, I want to thank you for your continued dedication and the sacrifices that you have made for this department and the citizens of Los Angeles each and every day. This year's Safe Summer Tip-Off basketball game is scheduled to take place on Saturday, June 9th at the USC Galen Center. Already in its third year, this collaborative event features the game itself, static displays of police and fire equipment, celebrity appearances, gift giveaways, and a free barbecue lunch. Having won the game in both prior years, I fully expect the department to turn out a three-peat victory as we face the LA City Fire Department in our annual Battle of the Badges basketball game. The basketball game is a lot of fun and a real showcase of the spirit of competition between the LAPD and the LAFD. I hope to see all of you there, and please make sure to bring your friends and family to the event. This month kicks off the 5th year of the city's Summer Night Lights program. This extremely successful program involves 32 parks and gives youths in some of our roughest neighborhood a safe haven where they can participate in a number of programs and activity during the summer months. With your positive influence and generous participation, this year's Summer Night Lights program is sure to be a repeat success. During the month of June, we support our LAPD brothers and sisters who are proud members of the gay community. Their service within our sworn and civilian ranks makes our organization a much more authentic reflection of the communities we serve. Our diversity remains one of our primary strengths, and we must remember that we are all one department, one family. This also gives me the opportunity to remind you of our new transgender policy, which should be familiar to everyone by now. The policy's essence is simple. Treat everyone with respect. Familiarize yourself with the policy and put it into practice. You can find a copy of the notice on the department's land homepage and on our public website, lapdonline.org. Located at the entrance of the Port of Los Angeles, Harbor Community Police Station encompasses 27 square miles of inland and coastal property which is patrolled by the LAPD. Harbor Division services Harbor City, Harbor Gateway, San Pedro, Vista del Oro, the Port of LA, Terminal Island, Rolling Hills Highlands, and Wilmington. In 1928, Harbor Division was originally located across the street of the Beacon Street City Hall complex in San Pedro, California. In the late 1950s, plans were made to build a more modern police facility, which was erected on Gibson Street. In 1962, the station was completed and began providing service to nearly 162,000 Harbor residents. The new Harbor Station opened in April 2009. The same year, Harbor area celebrated its 100th year anniversary. The 50,000 square foot Harbor Division Police Station and jail is located at John S. Gibson Boulevard, which is the site of the old Harbor Division headquarters. Some of the many features of this new modern facility are a helipad, a 400-space parking structure, and a 16,000 square foot jail that can hold up to 300 inmates. On February 25, 2012, Harbor Division Senior Lead Officer Joe Busquiano was sworn in as an LA City Councilman for CD15. A 16-year veteran of the department and a lifelong resident of CD15, Councilman Busquiano joined a small group of other LAPD officers who have gone on to become political leaders in the city of Los Angeles. Let us never forget Harbor personnel who gave the ultimate sacrifice while serving the citizens of Los Angeles. By now, you have all heard the news of the city's latest financial woes related to the budget for fiscal year 2012-2013. There are many tough decisions being made that will deeply impact our civilian brothers and sisters. The city's financial situation has not improved, as you well know, and there will be concessions that must be made as we enter the next fiscal year. It is important that you are aware that the information coming from City Hall is all very fluid and changes from day to day. What I can tell you with certainty is that I will always be truthful with you. Unfortunately, at times that truth is not pretty, but at the very least, you will have the most current and up-to-date information via the department's land homepage on matters that affect you and your job. As you all know, we work in a profession where we put our lives on the line on a near daily basis. Although crime is at historic lows, attacks on police officers have increased at an alarming rate. As part of overall employee wellness, I want to remind you to please make sure that your house is in order at all levels. I'm referring to matters involving living trusts, wills, health directives, beneficiary information, disability and health insurance. Some of these are simple decisions to make, while others involve more thought and difficult decisions with family members. In my 35 years on the job, it has been my experience that random, tragic life incidents, injuries, and catastrophic illnesses can happen to anyone at any time. I can assure you that taking care of business now will help make the grief and recovery process a little easier on your loved ones. If you're unfamiliar where to start, the department has several resources to assist in navigating these types of matters. If you need assistance with links to resources, please contact the department's wellness coordinators, Sergeant Mary Kite and Sergeant Whit Polly. My appreciation to all of the officers who worked last month's May Day events. For the most part, the demonstrations were orderly and the demonstrators were able to exercise their right to free speech in a peaceful and respectful manner. Unfortunately, the day's events were marred by a few cowards who came to the downtown area with the sole purpose of starting trouble and assaulting LAPD officers. During a confrontation at 4th Street and Hill, one officer was injured and sent to the hospital, and several other officers were assaulted during 2 unprovoked attacks. Luckily, we were able to identify and arrest the suspect from one of the attacks, and we are working diligently to identify and arrest the outstanding suspects. Assaults on our officers will not be tolerated, and I assure you that I will do everything in my power to locate these suspects and bring them to justice. I thank you for always being the true professionals that you are, and for showing tremendous restraint during these types of situations. Remember to always keep your tactical edge. Stay alert and aware of your surroundings, and always watch each other's backs.